Nah. Hello, people. Hello, people. What person? Oh, nobody. Okay. I said it had one viewer, then it's gone to no viewer. Now it's gone one viewer again. So yay. Shut up, phone. One sec, I'm trying to do something. I'm successfully trying to do something awesome. Why is this taking so long? How comes everything on my phone recently is taking forever? I mean, seriously. I'm not wearing my glasses either. It's just great. It's great. Jeffrey's here. Hi, Jeff. The sole viewer, it seems. Hi, Tubbs, hugs and snuggles to you. I'm sorry you had a bad day. How are you feeling? I feel kind of whacked on the head. I'm not in the best of moods and not feeling the greatest at the moment. The fact that I basically, even though I had this to do, I basically had a lot of work to catch up on and stuff, which sucks because, well, it just sucks. It just does. And this is on low power, and I don't have the cable in here for it. Oh no, I do. I might plug that in a bit then, so that's not so bad. So bad. But no, I'm feeling kind of like whacked on the head. I haven't got a headache. I've got kind of a weird throbbiness, but it's not really pain. It's just, you know, reminder that my brain is needing sleep, like already. You may notice that my voice is a bit lower today, and that's because it's suffered badly from I'm gonna go through the full story. Okay, I'm gonna go through the full story. After I finished live streaming last night, I played on the computer. I made sure that one of the files finished uploading, the pick dump finished uploading, and then I tried to go to bed. But I made a crucial mistake before I went to bed. I was so hungry. I was craving milk and cookies, you know, or biscuits. I was craving biscuits because I've got these kind of like chocolate coated hobnobs, and they're so good. I mean, oh. I mean, I am a little Santa. I will admit that I am a little Santa. I do like my milk and cookies and all my milk and biscuits, and I basically ate 2 packs of these hobnob things, and with a couple of pints of milk, and I felt a lot better. I wasn't full up or anything, but I felt a lot better. But I then fell asleep relatively quickly, and that was a big no-no. I shouldn't eat before I fall asleep because basically I get acid reflux, and that's what happened. Yeah, about 20 minutes after I fell asleep. I don't know exactly because you don't really know when you fall asleep. I had acid reflux, like bad. I had bad acid reflux. I basically I couldn't breathe. You know, I woke up, I couldn't breathe. I was coughing, and it wouldn't shift. It was really annoying. It wouldn't shift at all. Like it took me 2 hours of basically seeing spots because I was coughing that hard. That basically I couldn't take it anymore. So I had some cough mixture, and it's never occurred to me. It's never occurred to me for acid reflux to have cough mixture. It's never occurred to me at all. I don't know why. I've always thought it basically it's like it's a bit of a, you know, it's not really a sore throat issue. It's more of a, there's something stuck there because I've just, you know, my acid reflux, it's acid and your stomach contents, so basically it's decided to like slowly seep into the top of your throat. So that's what's happened, and I just assume that basically like that's because it's not a natural cough. It's basically a it's a result of me laying in the wrong position because I must have fallen asleep on my stomach or something for this to happen. And because I sleep on my side, so occasionally I roll onto my stomach. I just roll naturally. I roll about in the bed because I'm round. So that, and I didn't have my partner there, so my partner wasn't in my bed. So basically, he wasn't there to like for me to roll on top of or to bump into, so I didn't roll onto my stomach. I basically yeah, that's what acid reflux is basically, and I just, it never occurred to me to have cough mixture, and it was you know, I was I was coughing, I was almost dying. You know, I felt like I always feel this way. You know, when you wake up and you can't breathe, and you know, you're woken up by the fact that you can't breathe, and you feel like you're going to pass out anyway, because like I said, I was seeing spots. Like it never occurred to me to actually have cough mixture, but basically in a panic, almost a panic. I knew I wasn't actually dying, but at the time it was just, you know, you feel like you're dying. Yeah, I basically I reached for the cough mixture, and like in a moment where I wasn't coughing and wasn't trying to breathe at all, I basically just, you don't do this, don't ever do this, but I just opened it and took a big swig basically, and instantly better. What? I could breathe, everything was great. What the fuck? You know, my throat even felt better. It didn't last, but my throat didn't even, it didn't even, you know, it didn't hurt, it wasn't scratchy, it didn't hurt, it was weird. It was like I don't know if it was like adrenaline and the cough mixture that woke me up, you know, but I felt awake. I no longer saw spots, and about 2 seconds later I did one big cough and got all of it out of my my windpipe, and it was like, okay. Huh? Yeah, I didn't know. I did not know. I did not know that that would do that. That was just so weird. So had an up feeling for the rest of the time, rest of the night. But the only problem with that is that now I was awake at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I tried my bestest, but I couldn't fall back to sleep. And basically, I was awake until midday, like half past 12 midday. And like I said, it didn't last. I basically I did continuously like need to spluttering. I had to have a lot of fizzy to soothe my throat, and stuff like that. I didn't have any more cough mixture because basically I had a big gulp. So basically it was like I didn't want to overdose on cough mixture. So yeah. So yeah, there's the tale of the terrible night, because basically yeah. Oh, around about 8 o'clock, I think it was 8 or 9 p.m. 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning here. I basically decided to come into the office, into here, and I checked on my because that's where my fizzy is. I basically have a big bottle of fizzy whenever I need to have a drink and soothe my throat. Well, basically whenever I want some fizzy, I keep it in the office. Anyway, yeah, I wanted some Pepsi Max, and basically I checked on the uploads, and they both finished uploading. So I basically hit publish, and now they're on there, and I hope you're enjoying them. But yeah, I basically fell asleep at around about 12:30, and my partner came back because he's been away for work. He's back. He came back and he woke me up, and like I had nice snuggle for a little while, and I fell asleep. And I didn't wake up again until until 5 o'clock or something. So I got sleep, but I didn't get quality sleep because it was in the day. So I was in and out all the time, So yeah, and also now that's my sleep cycle screwed up. But no, my voice is a lot better than it was just an hour ago. Because basically I was talking to a client, and basically I sounded what they call voxed, I sound like I don't know if you watch Stargate, but basically I sounded like a Goa'uld, it was terrible. You could hardly make out what I was saying. And yeah, just it was hurting to talk and stuff. My mum thought it was hilarious because I sounded a lot like my dad, and that was, my mum thought it was hysterical, and yeah. Awesome. But yeah, also today I basically found out that I had a bunch of work to do, and I hadn't been doing it in the day because I've been semi-conscious all this time. And we've been getting ready for a big storm that's coming to the UK, which is great. But I mean, it's kind of average for this area. It's not really that much of a problem. It's kind of like it's just a thing that happens. We have a scaffolding on the side of the house, and I'm always worried that thing's going to fall over, because if that falls over, then it's basically it's fallen over before. But I mean, and I've actually picked it up before. It basically it took out a row of fencing in our garden, and nearly went over to the neighbour's garden, and nearly smashed onto one of their cars. That's kind of one of the fears, basically, that this scaffolding is gonna like just fall over onto our neighbours' cars, because we like those neighbours. They're good neighbours. We like them. They're very sweet and nice, even if they are a bit nosy about their window, which is just there. And basically, if I go out of here, like wearing the pup hood, then they would have serious questions about that. But no, I'm always worried that basically it's gonna like fall on top of somebody or something, But that's the only. But yeah, I'm always worried about that because we have really strong winds here. It's one of the reasons why you don't see much drone footage on here, is because basically, like, I can't fly my drone because we always get very strong winds here. It's the windiest place in the UK, so yay, because it's very flat here. It's just, yeah, it used to be all marshland. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I've had not a good day, and to be honest, also my digestive tract is not doing so well either, based on the acid reflux and all that stuff. So no inflation today, and not even all inflation, which is annoying to me because I like doing that. Because I need to give my throat a rest, and yeah. Anyway, Jeffrey says, "Oh no, Tubbs, I'm sorry that happened to you. My goodness, that's a terrible feeling." Yeah, but it's like it's one of those things. Like, you don't hear me talk about this much, but I suffer from like depression every now and again, and that's basically because I think about things way too much, and it's just a thing. But the thing about my depression is that, like, I know when I'm depressed, and because I know that I'm depressed, I know that it's just a weird chemical imbalance in your brain, and I know that, you know, and for some reason that makes me feel a little bit better, but I'm still depressed, you know. But yeah, because like this has happened to me before, you know, I feel like I'm gonna die, but I basically just tell myself that, like, you know, it's like, you're not gonna die, it's fine, you know. There's like another me basically just like saying to myself, it's fine, you know, you're not gonna die, this is not gonna kill you, you know, it's very unlikely that this is gonna kill you. It could, but it's probably not gonna kill you. So, like, you know, try to calm down, and that's what I do. That's what I do, and I get over it, and it's fine, you know. It's good because basically, it's because of my Navy and my life-saving training and stuff like that. You know, my lifeguard training and stuff. I basically trained myself to be calm. You know, it's one of the things that basically. One of the things about, like, about my depression is that basically one of the things that triggers my depression is the whole death thing. You know, how we're all afraid of death and all that stuff, and basically, like, just the inability. Just every now and again, my brain will go off in a weird area where it will actually it will think about death and, like, you know, how we're not going to be here anymore and all that stuff. And I'm bleeding. Awesome. What is that? Just in here. Just there's a. I don't know if you can. It's like blood or something. Ew. Great. Yeah. It basically just try to imagine the fact that I won't be here all the time, and yeah. And that gets to me a little bit because I like experiencing things, you know. I don't like missing things. I hate that. In fact, I hate missing things. It's why I basically shut up. It's why I basically hate I hate the fact that if, like, I see like going to town and I basically see all these posters for, like, a fair that's gonna happen, and then notice that the dates on it are over, and I'm like, oh shit, because I want to go to the, you know, I'd like to have seen the fair, you know, or the bonfire night that's coming up and stuff like that. I know that they're going to do the thing that they always do every year, and that's always, like, have it the weekend before bonfire night, before November the 5th, and we miss it because basically, yeah. So we have to go to like another one that's slightly further away and stuff like that. And I hate that. You know, I hate that. So one of the things that I've basically trained myself to be calm about is the fact that like if I am going to die, if you know, when I do die, I want to experience it. I don't want to die in my sleep. I actually want to experience it. I don't want to miss it. You know, it's lame and it's stupid. I know it sounds lame and stupid, but you know, I'd like to experience that. You know, I'm going to experience it either way. So I'd like to actually be there and experience it. I don't want to be asleep and then die. You know. And that's one of the things. That's one of the reasons why I used to be afraid of actually falling asleep, and why I'm an insomniac, is because like if I am to die, then I want to be awake and conscious and want to calmly go through it. I don't want to just not experience anymore. You know, it's dumb. I know it sounds dumb, but it's like it's one of the things. Because I don't really fear death like normal people. Like at the moment, I'm not comfortable with basically not being here anymore. And, you know, if I was to die today, now, then basically that would suck, you know. But I can see a point in the future where I will not want to be here anymore. And I'm not going to kill myself, but I can see the point where I'm actually almost looking forward to being dead, you know. And that, you know, that trail of thinking can trigger my depression very easily, you know. And it's only because of the whole not experiencing things anymore, and that's sad, and that makes me depressed, you know. And also remembering all the people that have basically gone through it, and all of the people that are close to me that have already gone through this and stuff like that. And it's, you know, and it's also annoying that I can't see them anymore and all that stuff. And it's just, yeah, you know. So yeah, I'd like to think calmly about stuff. I don't like to be panicky and stuff, and that's why I don't let panic like happen that often. You know, I don't let panic happen that much. I try to think things through clearly and calmly and stuff like that. So I know this went deep, but it's just that I'm just trying to explain how I'm feeling, how, you know, how my depression gets started, and how all of this, how this day has gone kind of shitty. So yeah, and to be honest, my partner's helped me a lot. I would have gone into a lot of depression today, but to be honest, knowing that my partner is just over there a little bit is just is really helping me out. So yeah. So yeah, Jeffrey says yes, cough medicine helps a lot. I don't know why. That was just so amazing. That was just so weirdly good, you know. It was just like, you know, this is horrible, you know, I'm suffering, and this is that. It's over. It's like, what? Can you hear that? Fireworks. We're not even near the 5th of November. Seriously. Have you ever experienced this, you know, that kind of feeling? Anybody, you know, just or just Jeffrey in the chat. I'm just generally curious. But yeah, Jeffrey says, oh, I'm so glad that you're better now. That scary tubs, your voice is much deeper. It's not that much deeper. It's getting better. I'm noticing that it's getting better. But your voice really sounds sexy to me, deeper tubs. Thank you. Although it's annoying that I had to go through this to actually have this deeper voice. So yay. Well, honestly, Tubbs, you are more important than an inflation video. Well, I know. You know, I get that. You know, I'm not going to do it. I don't feel bad about not doing another inflation video. I probably will later when I've got nothing to edit. You know, I'm basically going to be like, I should have done something. But right now, I'm basically like, yeah, you know, it's totally understandable. Everybody's going to understand, and if they don't, then you know, fuck them, because they don't really like me. Then, if they really want me to do it, and they can't understand the fact that I can't physically do it right now. So yeah. it's really a shame. It's more of a shame because basically, like I had a brilliant idea. I had a really nice setup for this video that I wanted to do, and I can't do it, and it's a pain in the ass because basically, like it was also going to be a setup for a next week video as well, which is great because I've got a feeling that I know where, you know, what topic we're going to have next week. So basically, I was like, ooh, I'm preparing for this earlier, aren't I, master planner? You know, for this, even though it's probably not going to go that direction at all. And basically, I'm going to have to rethink how I'm going to film something, which is what I normally do anyway. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that Damon is there for you. Thank you. Yes, I've experienced that, so I understand. Yeah, yeah. But do you get the whole not wanting to miss something thing? Is that just, you know, is that just me? Yeah, I've been counseled on this in the past, and basically, like, because I'm a counsellor, I've had to go through a counselling session to basically, you have to, it's like a psychiatrist, you have to be psychologically evaluated, and go through at least one session of psychiatry, to basically to be a psychiatrist, you know. And it's the same with counselling, only that basically you don't have to be evaluated, you just have to have at least one counselling session. And basically I've explained this to them, and they were like, I don't get that, but I can understand how you're feeling about it and stuff like that. And I think that was more to do with the fact that I just wanted to say what I wanted to hear, to be completely honest. But like, I can totally understand that their empathic ability was on full alert, and basically they were trying their best to understand what it was like. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, I don't know if it's an everybody thing or if it's just a me thing. But yeah, I don't want to miss it. It's just one of those things. I don't want to miss things, and yeah. So if you do find out that basically I passed away in my sleep and stuff like that, you know, I passed away peacefully in my sleep. If somebody finds that out, if somebody reads that on a what do you call it? You know, in the it's a section of the newspaper, you know. Anyway, if you find out like that in like a newspaper or on a blog or something, then, you know, could somebody feel annoyed for me? You know, don't feel that sad about it. Just feel annoyed, because like I would be annoyed in this situation if that happened to me. You know, it's like he died peacefully in his sleep, and that's nice. And it's like, no, it's not. It's not nice. He wanted to experience this thing, and he can't, and he didn't, and that's sad now. You know, that's annoying. You know, for him. You know. You know, it's like if the world ends, if the world is going to end, right? I don't know if anybody's seen the this movie. It's oh, what is it called? It's like Seeking a Friend for the End of the World or something like that. It's Steve Carell. It's really funny. It's well, it's not funny. It's good. It's good. But basically, like, the world is going to end, and everybody knows it. And basically, like, you know, it's all about like these two people that are dealing with it, with each other, and it's really nice. You know, it's a really nice story. It's a heartbreakingly nice story and stuff like that. But basically, like, if that were to happen to Earth, you know, if something were to happen to Earth where basically we knew that the world was going to end, given, you know, only given like 12 hours notice, or in this case like 12 months notice, then basically, like, I would plan to be awake and alive and conscious during the actual event that happens, you know, even if it means that, you know, like, the world's going to heat up gradually and I'm going to die of heat exhaustion or something like that, or like, You know, I'll be crushed by something or something. You know, I would want to experience the world ending with the world. You know, I'd want to experience it. You know, I wouldn't want to like just kill myself because basically I don't want to be spared the suffering. I want to experience all I can up until the last minute. You know. So yeah, I know this is a slightly depressing and dark subject, but I feel like somebody needs to talk about these things sometimes, you know, because it gets people into the understanding of like you know, crazy people's heads. So yeah, Jeffrey says obituary tubs, you are so damn cute. Okay, obituary. That does sound right. Yes, it is obituary. I wasn't doubting you. I was just like I've heard that word before, and I know that that's right, but like I swear I've heard that somewhere else before, but no, the other time I was thinking of it was somebody that actually told me. This is sad. It was when my aunt was talking about it about my uncle. Basically, what would he want in his obituary? So, yeah. Howard's here. Hi, Howard. How did your dentistry go? It's been a while. One of the things I wanted to do while I was on the stream was basically I was going to set this phone up so that I can upload these pictures from the phone, not from the computer, so that I can actually start sending the pictures from here onto things like Groma and all the other sites that I need to. They're already on the computer and I can do it, but I prefer to do it. I always prefer to do it via the phone because I can do it wherever I want to, you know. I'm still talking about Dropbox. We're all crazy, Jeffrey. We're all crazy. I know you're trying to be nice by saying you're not crazy, my friend, but we're all a bit crazy, and I'm okay with being a bit crazy. You know, we scheduled to a cheaper place. Says Howard. So it's not happened yet. Jesus, dude. Wow. Sorry. Okay, so what I need to do is basically I need to find a way to get Groma and all of the sites that I want on all the apps on this phone, which isn't easy. Oh, cool! It's got my favorite game on here. I've got Tiny Airport. I don't know if anybody knows this, but I play on my phone a lot. I do it when I can't sleep and stuff. I know you shouldn't, but I do it. So yeah. Asking me to sign in all the time. I already hate this. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I know it doesn't work. I'd play it on my phone, but not enough storage space. I really need a new phone. The Pixel 2 looks good. Oh, really? 537456. 537456. 537456. Go. Done. Well, I do agree with you, Tubbs, because being a musician, I'm a little out there too. Yeah, exactly. See, we're all a bit crazy. It's fine to be a bit crazy. No, don't keep me up to date. use my Google account to backup apps settings. No, this is an annoying little phone. Keep me up to date with new offers. No. Oh, good. It installed Google Plus. Yeah. Hi, Panda folks. All right, I'm looking for. I still have the what? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about a ukulele as well. I know it's a fat guy stereotype to play the ukulele, but I don't care. I basically know how to play guitar. I know how to play I know how to play bass guitar, which is the same thing. I know how to play electric guitar. Again, same thing. So basically, ukulele. Yeah. The only problem I have is that basically, like, I have neighbors. You know, I don't want to annoy. I don't want to annoy people. I've got a feeling that the ukulele will easily annoy people. So yeah, that's the same with any instrument here in the UK. Like, I want to play an instrument again, but I can't because I'm frightened of like being a shit to my neighbors. I know how to play keyboards, which is basically the piano. Does anyone have more question mark? Dude, I just want it for ease of hand carrying around. Yeah, I know. Do you know what I've seen and I kind of want to try but don't want to try? Is a cigar box guitar, you know? I kind of want to make my own guitar out of like a cigar box, and it will be a ukulele, you know, because it's tiny. You can make an actual guitar out of them, but I've yeah. Also, basically, oh, so there's so many. I've got so many bullshit just now. Just do it, phone. Anyway, makeshift ukulele. Well, it's not. It's an actual thing. It will be an actual ukulele. You know. But it'd be instead of made out of just an actual ukulele, you know, actual wood and stuff like that. It'll be made out of like a cedar box, and that's basically what ukulele is anyway. And yeah, the only problem with this is that basically I don't have enough money to buy a box of cigars, which sucks. But yeah. Yes, Tubbs, that's in the piano family. I play the keyboard too. Jamming with you would be cool. Eh, I don't know because I've not played for ages. Like I played the drums a couple weeks ago. I played drums a couple weeks ago, and like it felt so alien. That was my main thing, by the way. When I was in a band in high school, I basically played the drums. I played keyboard. I played. Oh, I was vocalist. Then I was and I was a guitarist, and then I was bass guitarist, and then I played drums, and you know I was good at the drums. Although no, fuck off. My phone is asking me permission for all of this stuff. Because now it's updating, which is great. Yeah, and I was really good at drums, and basically I played the drums just recently, and I was like for the first 5 minutes, I have no idea what I was doing. I had to it was like I'd never played drums before, but then after that, I was pretty good again, and it was weird. But when I played guitar again for the first time for ages, I couldn't. I lost my fingering completely. So I'd need to relearn that, which is a shame. I mean, it's been 10+ years since I actually played any instruments, so it wasn't. I could say that it's not that bad, you know. But yeah, keyboard. I'm not so bad with. You know, once I know where my finger is supposed to be, once I've played something once very slowly, then basically I'm done. I remember how to play the stupid keyboard, and yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's a piano, isn't it? I love things like that, like skateboard made out of driftwood. What? Okay. That's awesome, Tubbs. I'm sure you sounded good. Oh, yeah. I'm not bad. Okay. Right, I need to open that. I'm trying to find. No, stop it. Honestly, this phone is getting more and more irritating. I need that one installed on the phone as well. It's a bit laggy, my phone. Like riding a bike, I went to see The Foreigner. It was alright. Okay. Oh, that's the Jackie Chan movie, isn't it? It's like it's his drama. It's his like kung fu drama thing. It's not. It's less about the. It's weird thinking of Jackie Chan doing a drama film, but yeah. I saw that you recently watched Maona. Yeah, I loved it, and I've still got the music stuck in my head. Oh, this is something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Well, I just wanted to talk about in general. You know how you get songs stuck in your head after hearing them once? Like, for example, I saw Frozen, and it was stuck in my head. Are you kidding me? Just download the thing. Yes, I saw I saw Frozen, and those songs were stuck in my head for ages. The songs of Frozen were stuck in my head for ages, and but then I got over it. You know, basically, you know, I played different music, and I got them out of my head. I got them out of my head completely. But the thing about Mona is that it's not going away, and there's a reason, and I figured out the reason. It's not going away so easy as the Frozen stuff. You know, my brain is, it does take weeks and weeks to get rid of these songs, and I only saw it like a week ago. But so this cut on the side of my head is just really driving me nuts because it's in my hair. So my hair feels like wet every now and again, and it's just really watery blood, you know. Yeah, the thing about Moana is that they repeat the songs in the actual movie. They actually have the songs. You know, they'll have a song like "Where You Are," right? It's great. It's a good song. But basically, they'll have a shorter version of it further in the movie. You know, like hidden in a way of a different song, and that's great music. You know, but it's like it's ingraining itself. It embeds itself further into your back of your head. And the whole thing about like there'll be another song where she's the the sea calls to me or whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. That song is also played later in the film in a different way, a slightly different way, and it gets stuck in your head more because basically you've heard it two different ways, so you're remembering between the two different ways. The only song that doesn't do this is the "You're Welcome" song, which has completely gone out of my head. It's completely been taken over by the other songs in the movie. A reprise, yeah, exactly. It is reprised, especially at the end of the movie. There's the "We Were Voyagers" song, and that's played again. That's a reprise as well, but it's like I like it, but it's like just shut up. I like it, but shut up. You're ruining it for me. But yeah. So yeah, I figured out. I'm happy with myself for figuring this out. At the same time, I'm more annoyed at the song for more annoyed at Disney for doing this, for making it this way. They want their songs stuck in your head forever. So basically they're going to make it so that you will never forget it ever, because they'll just repeat it again in the movie somewhere. It's like, shut up, please. Like in Frozen, "Let It Go" is a brilliant song, and it's played once. It's very formulaic, though. You can hear it, you can hear elements of it in other songs in Frozen, but they're before the actual song "Let It Go." So yeah. So like, I see what you're trying to do, Disney, but fuck off with your music sometimes. Yeah, the first Jackie Chan English film in a dramatic role. Yeah, I don't think it's in a dramatic role. I think it's just it's just that he's doing this more, because he's been in comedy dramas. But this is the first film that I've seen that looks like it has no comedy, because the just the trailer for it was just and from what I understand, the story of it is very it's very heavy, and it's very it's very personal, and it's very emotionally intense. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's emotionally intense. It's dramatic. It's not like a romantic comedy or anything like that. But yeah. Although I wouldn't necessarily describe it as kung fu. It was a great action film. Well, I've seen him do kung fu in the movie. I've seen the scenes, so it's kung fu. It's Jackie Chan. There's got to be kung fu somewhere. Howard says, I think it's kind of trying to like show a change of perspective or like a character. Yeah, I know why they do it. I know they do it for different reasons. Well, I know they do it for many reasons, not different reasons. They do it for character growth, but also so they can get this song stuck in your head. It's not they're not mutually exclusive goals here. They want to get a song stuck in your head and show character growth. It's yeah. I woke up hearing "You're Welcome" song. Yeah. like that's one of those ones that it's taken a while to get rid of, but like I said, in my head it's been it gets overtaken by the other songs, and that's the only reason why I can think that is because the You're Welcome song is basically it's only played once in the film. Howard says my favorite was the Travelers song. I can't remember how it goes now. It was like it was the one where it started off in a Polynesian language. Yes, I did like the Polynesian. It's like a Polynesian Samoan kind of like isn't that like their folksy dialogue as well? It wasn't like a mainstream it wasn't like a mainstream South Pacific Samoan kind of language. It was tweaked a little bit, wasn't it? So it was kind of like a folksy. It was like the folksy version because basically, what happens? I don't know if anybody knows this, but basically, in the Pacific and Asian languages, they have like their dialects. Whereas we would have accents and stuff like that, and we have kind of like different words and phrases and stuff like that that don't really make sense to other people that are outside of our immediate area. They can have entire sub-languages, and it's more of like I think it translates to more of kind of like a folksy language. You know, it's like it's like Welsh and Gaelic. You know, it's kind of they're kind of the same language, but they're radically different in like certain words are radically different and have radically different meanings and stuff like that. It's kind of the way it is in the older Asian and Pacific languages. But yeah. But yeah, I did like it. I did like it a lot, and I like that they translated it practically for you as well, like halfway through the song. Yeah, I did like it. I did like I'd like the reprise at the end, but like I said, it's the reprises and the repetitive natures of the songs that basically get them stuck in your head. Howard says some kung fu. Yeah, I know. I want to hear Dwayne Johnson sing more. I like the song, but I don't know. I do wish there was more of that movie. You know, I just don't know what else they could do with him. You know, because that was a very I don't know how to put it. It wasn't a very he wasn't doing much singing. You know, it was just talking in rhyme almost, you know. Howard says, yeah, it was kind of a version of a folk song. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, here's a thing. Here's a thing. Here's the thing that I'm trying to explain. It's like if everybody talks like they did in the song at the beginning of Sherlock Holmes when he's boxing the Iron Man one, Robert Downey Jr. With the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movies, where basically there's the first one he's in a boxing scene, and basically you hear that kind of like that very thick Irish accent singing. It's as if everybody talks that way, you know. That's how weird it is from English that language is from its original language, if you know what I mean. You know, it's very heavy-handed, you know. Anyway, I can't remember it now. Talking about it, what I can't remember it now. Yeah, I can't remember the exact words. I just remember it was very it's very loopy. You know, the language is very loopy. It's got very, very long vowel sounds, you know. I like studying language. It's weird, I know. Anyway, guys, how long have I been on? It said started streaming 15 minutes ago. I doubt this is accurate. It's like, no. So I'm just refreshing the page so I know. 55 minutes ago. There we go. That's more like it. About an hour. Yeah, exactly. I am gonna run away, guys. I forgot what I was gonna do after this, which is really irritating. And I'm gonna have a shower tomorrow. I would have a shower today, but basically I've already had a shower today. Well, I had a shower yesterday. But that's just a pain. Yeah, I've got a scab there, so it's definitely a cut. Awesome! Strip show. What? One of the things I don't like about the Disney stuff is that when you have when you've watched a new Disney film, you kind of wish that they made more Disney films. You know, because I want more. You know, after I saw that movie, I was like, this is great, but now I want to see more. That's why basically, whenever I watch a new Disney film, I try to watch all of the Disney films and then I watch that one. Was Brave? That was a Disney Pixar as well, wasn't it? I watched that again as well. That was good. I love that film. I love Brave. Do you believe that you can change your fate? I can't do I can't do that Scottish accent. That doesn't work. No, I meant I forgot what I was doing after I was streaming with you guys. That was a bad burp. Well, they tried to remake like fairy tale stories and stuff, like Hans Christian Andersen and the Brothers Grimm and all that stuff, which they shouldn't really, because basically it's like you know, there's a reason why they're called the Brothers Grimm. You know, it's not just their name. It's yeah. All of the Disney tales have dark backstories to them. You know, even the freaking Lion King. I mean, but they didn't hide that the dark backstories. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for like being here. You did cheer me up a little bit. You know, talking about this stuff with you, Jeffrey, and then talking about some light-hearted topics with you, Howard, has made me feel a little bit better. And Panda Fox, I'm glad that you're here. Although did you disappear again? I am sorry that I'm not doing a you know, I'm not doing an inflation today, but hopefully the ones that I've put up will make you guys feel better. The one that I put up. I really have to clean out my office, but it's just that it's been so shitty, the weather here, and I need both of these doors open to actually clear out the office, because I need to move the desk and all this furniture out of here so that I can do the floor. Yeah, the annoying tummy today. It's just really cold here. Anyway. Wearing my crappy Super Mario shirt. There we go, tummy show. The tummy show. I swear, I'm basically I'm gonna start a YouTube channel where basically it's just the camera on the live streaming, just the tummy. Like, so much. I'm glad you're feeling better, Tubbs. Have a nice evening. Great big hugs and snuggles and many rubs for you. Oh God, I might actually have to lay down. I don't know. I've got work to do though. Anyway. Bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow, and of course I'll be on the TankerTubbs channel on Sunday. So yeah. How long have I already gone over the hour? Yeah. Damn it. Oh well. And Rob, some nice things said, which is cool. Okay. Bye guys. Say bye, Tubbs. Howard, you said bye, Tubbs, before. So I just got a really annoying message. It's not really pissing me off that much. It's just that it's just like, oh, I've got to deal with this now. Bye.